Hi children, this is Swarnadeepa. In this video, we are going to learn exercise 4.2. Okay, the first problem is given that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. First option is list all the corresponding congruent sides. Second option is list all the corresponding congruent angles. Okay, so given, here it is given that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. This is given in your question, but I have drawn the diagram on my own. So now the triangle represents ABC and this triangle is DEF, and I have marked the corresponding angles as single line, double line and triple line. Okay, and I have marked the corresponding angles as single angle, double angle and triple angle. So using, if you have marked these things, means it is easy for us to write the answer. Now we have to write, first option is corresponding congruent sides we have to write, and the second option we have to write the corresponding congruent sides, angles. So corresponding sides. So what are the corresponding sides here? This single line, double line and triple line. Shall we write it now? So single line AB. So AB, which is equal to ED or DE. You can either write ED or DE for denoting this line segment. Okay. So I have drawn one line above this AB, since which represents the line segment. Okay. Now next is double line. So BC is equal to EF. Right. So third one. What is the third one? Triple line. So here the triple line is AC and here DF. Okay, next we are going to write the corresponding angle. So single angle, angle A. Either you can write BAC. BAC is equal to here D, right? So keep your finger like this and you can write the angle as EDF. Either you can write EDF or FD, both are same, right? So I have written EDF. Likewise, double angle is angle ABC, which is equal to, here the double angle is E, so DEF. The third triple angle, here C. So I can write BCA and here F, so EFD. You should check the center alphabet. That is, if this is the angle, means the center alphabet should be A, right? You have to check it after writing the answer. You should check everything whether it is correct or wrong. Okay. So this is the answer for your first question. Either you can write the angles like this, otherwise angle A is equal to angle D. Angle B is equal to angle E. Next one, angle C is equal to angle F. Either you can write like this, otherwise you can write like this. But this is the correct way of writing the angle. Second problem, the question is, if the given two triangles are congruent, then identify all the corresponding sides and also write the congruent angles. So here they have given the picture in your question. So we have to write all the corresponding sides and corresponding angles. I am going to explain you the first option and you can do the second option on your own. Okay. So now we can write the corresponding sides. Corresponding sides, first the single line, double line and triple line we have to write. So single line, PQ is equal to LN, right? So double line, PR is equal to, here the double line is LM. Okay, the triple line, QR is equal to MN. Okay, so this line represents the line segment. Okay, so here we have written the three corresponding sides, and now we are going to represent the corresponding angles. So single angle is angle P and here is equal to angle L. Double angle angle R is equal to angle M. Triple angle Q is equal to angle N. Okay, now we have mentioned the corresponding sides and corresponding angles of the given two triangles. The third question, if the given triangles, triangle ABC and triangle EFG are congruent, determine whether the given pair of sides and angles are corresponding sides or corresponding angles or not. So we have to check whether the given angles are corresponding sides or corresponding angles or not. Okay, so they have given these two triangles are congruent to each other. First let us check the first one, angle A and angle G. Here angle A and here angle G. Here we have double angle and here we have single angle. So both were not equal. So I have written not corresponding angles. Okay, the second one, angle B and angle E. Angle B and angle E. Okay, for angle B we have single line one side and triple line one side. But for angle E we have single line one side and double line one side. So we can't say these two are equal. So they are not corresponding angles. See the third one, angle B and angle G. See this angle B and angle G. Here for angle B we have single line and triple line. Both the sides are single line and triple line. Here also for G we have single line and triple line. So they didn't mention the angle, but we can say these two are equal. So these angles are corresponding. Okay. Fourth option, AC and GF. AC is here double line and GF triple line. So they are not equal. So we can say they are not corresponding sides. BA and FG. BA is triple angle and FG is triple angle. So both are equal. So we can say they are corresponding. Sixth option, EF and BC. EF is double line and BC is single line. So we can't say they both are equal. So they are not equal. Since I have written they are not corresponding sides. Fourth problem, state whether the two triangles are congruent or not. Justify your answer. Okay, here they have given some triangles, that is 5 options we have. Now I'm going to explain you first and third option. So first option, this is your triangle and they have differentiated the two triangles using this color variation. Okay, now for the first problem we can take this as one triangle and this as one triangle. So that's what I have written. Let the two triangles be triangle ABD and triangle ADC. Okay, from that they have given they have mentioned this as single line. Okay, these two sides are equal, they mentioned. So we can say that this AB is equal to AC. And also the common side, this is equal for both the triangles. So we can write this AD is equal to DA. So common side. So last thing they have given, these two angles are equal. So we can write BAD and DAC are equal. So this is side and this is side and this is mentioned, this we can mention as A. So two sides and one angle. That we can say the criteria as SAS criteria. So these two triangles are congruent by SAS criteria. So the third option, they have given the diagram like this. So let the two triangles be ABC and DCE. Okay. Now what are all the things given in your problem? That is these two sides are equal and these two angles are equal, they have given. So these two sides are equal. That is AC is equal to CE and also angle A is equal to angle E. They have given. So next, after seeing this picture itself, we can say that these two angles are vertically opposite angles. Okay, so vertically opposite angles are equal. Already we learned this in our first term itself. So now we can say that these two angles are equal. So BCA and DCE are equal. So this represents angle. So two angles and one side. So we can say the answer as these two triangles are congruent by ASA criteria. Fifth question. To conclude the congruency of triangles, mark the required information in the following figures with reference to the given congruency criterion. Okay, the congruency criterion will be given and we have to mark the required information. Okay, see for example, here they have given yes, but they marked only two sides. So third sides we have to mark. The required information we have to mark it in the given figure. That is your question. So I am going to do the second option and fourth option for you. The triangles are given like this. Okay. Here they represented the single line and double line. The criterion is yes, yes, yes. So yes, yes, yes means 3 corresponding sides it should have. But here they marked only 2. So we can mark the remaining thing as required information. So this is your answer. Very easy, right? So the fourth option, the criterion is given as ASA. Here they marked a single angle and double angle. So 2 angles have been marked and we have to mark the side. How we can mark the side? We can see the side which has 1 single angle and 1 double angle. So we can mark this side and this side as equal. So this is your required information to be marked in your triangles. The sixth problem, for each pair of triangles, state the criterion that can be used to determine the congruency. So here the triangles are given and we have to say the criterion for congruency. So now I'm going to do the 3 options, that is first one, third one and fifth one. See the first option, this is your given figure and here they mentioned this single line angles are corresponding angles and these double lines are corresponding and the remaining side, the common side, this is a common side for both the triangles. Okay, this is one triangle and this is one triangle and this is the common line. So this will also be equal only. Okay, this must be equal. So the criterion is yes, yes, yes criterion. So all the 3 sides are corresponding to each other. So the third one, this is a very new criterion that we didn't learn earlier. We have learned only 3 criterions, but this is a new criterion that after seeing this triangle, we can split the triangles into 2. So this is one triangle and again this is one triangle, right? So here in this triangle, we can say that this is right angle and also for this triangle, this is right angle to each other. That is, this is a right angle triangle, this angle is right angle and this angle is also right angle. And in this triangle, we can say this side is equal to this side, that is single line, and these 2 are double line. So these sides are equal. Since these 2 had same base, a right hand side criteria. The third one, here they have mentioned one angle as double angle, sorry, single angle, double angle. So 2 angles and here this side is common, right? So one side. So 2 angles and one side is ASA criteria, right? So this is a very new one. Since these 2 triangles are right angle triangle, we can say this as RHS criteria, right hand side criteria.
We are going to learn the objective type questions from exercise 4.2. Eighth one, if 2 plane figures are congruent, then they have. Already we learned about congruency of triangle and also congruency of plane figures, line segment, etc. in my video that explains you the introduction for congruency, right? So in that video I explained you the conditions for congruency. So the first option they have given is same size, second option same shape, third option same angle and fourth option same shape and same size. So we learned that the answer is same shape and same size. Ninth one, which of the following methods are used to check the congruence of plane figures? Okay, so congruence of plane figures are given in your book and the method we are using to find out the congruency is superposition method. This is an extra fact. You should know this, okay? So for checking the congruency of plane figures, we are using superposition method. So your correct answer is second option, superposition method. 10th one, which of the following rule is not sufficient to verify the congruency of 2 triangle? Already we learned 3 rules, SSS, SAS and ASA. So here they have given SSS, SAS, SSA and ASA. SSA is not a rule. So this is not the rule for checking the congruency of two triangles. Next, 11th one. Two students drew a line segment each. What is the condition for them to be congruent? Okay, two students, each one is drawing a line segment, and what is the condition for both the line segments to be congruent? Already I explained you about congruency of line segment. So they should be drawn with a scale. First option, they should be drawn on the same sheet of paper. Third option, they should have different length. Fourth option, they should have the same length. Already we learned that if two line segments are said to be congruent, then they should have same length. So our answer is fourth option, they should have the same length. Now the 12th question, in the given figure, AD is equal to CD and AB is equal to CB. Identify the other three pairs that are equal. Now the 12th question, in the given figure, AD is equal to CD and AB is equal to CB. Identify the other three pairs that are equal. Okay, first what is given? AD is equal to CD. Oh, so what is AD? AD is this one and CD is this one, right? These two are equal. Next they have given AB is equal to CB. So this one is AB and this one is CB. So these two are equal. We have to find out the other three pairs. Let us check the first option. First option is angle ADB. What is angle ADB? Angle ADB is this one, right? So next angle CDB. Angle CDB is the next angle. So these two are equal, they have given. And the second pair they have given is angle ABD. Angle ABD is this one. And angle CBD. Angle CBD is the next angle here. So last they have given BD is equal to BD. So the center line. Okay, that is equal. This is your first option. So second option they have given AD equal to AB. Which one is AD? AD is this one, which is equal to AB they have given. Okay, next DC is equal to CB. DC is equal to CB. Next they have given BD equal to BD. This is your second option. Okay, so the third option they have given is AB equal to CD. AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD. AD equal to BC. AD equal to BC. And BD equal to BD. This is your third option. Okay, the fourth option. Fourth option is angle ADB. Okay, angle ADB. ADB. This one. Okay, and angle CDB. CDB is this one. Okay, next angle. Angle ABD. ABD and angle CBD. Angle CBD. Like first option, right? But the last one is, last pair they have given is angle DAB. Angle DAB. DAB is equal to angle DBC. Okay, while comparing these four options, okay, we can say the answer which is equal is this first one, since we know that we have a property called ASA. Okay, two angles and one side. Okay, in second option they have given all three sides, but we checked it, but it is not equal. Third also it is not equal, since they have given AD is equal to CD and AB equal to BC. These two options will not satisfy for us, second and third option. Fourth option they have given all the three angles. That is not our rule. Okay, we have only three rules: SSS, SAS and ASA. Here the first option comes under ASA. Second and third option comes under SSS. Fourth option comes under AAA. That is not a rule. So fourth one is not our answer. We have to check the first three. Okay. If we are checking the second and third one, we know that AD is equal to CD. AD is equal to CD they have given in the question. But they have given AD equal to AB. That is not suitable. Okay. So our answer is first option, angle ADB equal to angle CDB, angle ABD equal to angle CBD, and BD is equal to BD. That is our answer. So last one, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, angle A is equal to 50 degree. Angle P, that is also equal to angle P. Okay. So PQ equal to AB and PR equal to AC. By which triangle ABC and triangle PQR are congruent? Okay, here I am going to draw the triangles. So triangle, let me draw it here. Triangle ABC, and this is one triangle PQR. Okay, PQR. Okay, now we are going to compare what is given. We have to analyze. Angle A is equal to angle P they have given. So this angle and this angle are equal to 50 degree, right? So next way they have given PQ equal to AB. PQ, this one is equal to AB, right? These two sides are congruent. Then PR is equal to AC. PR is equal to AC. So we have to say the property. After seeing this angle, and they have given one angle and two sides. So what is the property? Obviously it is ASA. ASA or SAS? Very good. Yes. Yes. Oh, so two sides and one angle are given. So we can say the answer as yes. Okay, thank you children. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please click like button. If you didn't subscribe my channel till now means, please do subscribe my channel and also share it with your friends. Thank you.